Hi Collective, welcome to my channel Crystal Shadow Work. Hi everyone, so it's going to be a full moon reading I'm doing for January 2023. This is our first full moon of the year, right? So this is exciting and it falls in my sign, so I'm definitely very amped up. You know, this being a Cancer full moon, we're all going to be feeling it as Cancer is in its home, right? Or the moon feels most at home in the sign of Cancer. So it's a very emotional time, strong feelings, right? Strong intuitive gifts too. So very heightened psychic abilities and gifts. A lot of you are going to just be noticing a lot of stronger feelings and intentions, and my throat's already acting up as it has been whenever I've been connecting with this energy, which I don't really know at this point if it's psychic attacks that are coming at my throat chakra trying to stop these messages, or if it's retrograde. I mean, I know we're on a retrograde and I've been feeling it and flipping my words and stuff like that, but I'm feeling a lot of this like blockage, right? Maybe somebody is starting to finally speak up and express their emotions and feelings, right? Taking authority and action over their life. Or maybe some deep feelings are finally going to be coming out, or somebody's going to be feeling as though they're ready to express their emotions and feelings, because I'm getting like this exciting like outburst energy too, where somebody's like they're ready to come out with it, right? And very strongly, this energy can do that because it's like deep emotions and feelings. It's kind of like sometimes you don't even realize that emotions run so deep, right? And then you really get in that loving energy and it just, it's like when it comes out, you're like ready to tell. It's like you can't hold it in any longer, right? So I'm kind of feeling that that's going to be happening for some of you. So this could be a time where you're really feeling emotions. Remember, full moons are about releasing and letting go and surrendering. So you guys could be thinking about a lot of situations that you're letting go of, hard times, challenging times, things like that. All right, so we're going to get into the oracles, so I don't talk too much, right? So I already pulled the Queen of the Moon and the Moonology. I'm trying to think what other ones I play with. Normally I have like my sets together that I get into. But since I'm on the move right now, everything is like all over. So they're showing me resilience and action right now. Like I said, this is definitely a time where you're going to be taking action. This is a very powerful full moon, right? It's interesting too is it is the first full moon of the year and it's in Cancer. It's home, right? So let's see here. All right, Queen of the Moon for this full moon in Cancer. What's going on? This full moon in Cancer. So right away, wow, look at this. A beauty and change. So major life changes with the change card, right? Thunder moon. So it could be rather quickly, very loud, very abundant. When I get this energy, it kind of means like very loud. Like people are going to notice this. It's not like a little change, right? It's one of those like, it's very loud. It's very known. It's going to grab people's attention. It's going to bring that wow factor. And with the lightning, as lightning can strike so unexpectedly, I'm getting this unexpected energy. It's like one of these things where it's like it happens and people are like, what? Did that just happen? Like, really? Wow. And I was saying, for some of you, it's like these beautiful emotions and feelings are going to be getting expressed. So there could be higher level of commitment, surprise engagements. There could be, high level commitments, like literally like move in with me, like right now, or let's go run off and get married, or things like that are around this energy of taking action, right? And just, we're in this strong Capricorn energy, which is about groundedness and security and structure, right? So that's why there's a lot of this, energy for change, but to bring it to something secure, right? And getting that grounded, stable energy, right? And with the beauty here, it's just showing this very beautiful energy. People are realizing a lot of, they're starting to align with the heart and the mind, right? It's like people are going after their heart's desires, right? So they're seeing the beauty around them. They're seeing the beauty in these connections and feelings. And love is just blossoming. Look at this. And peace is on the bottom. And this is very beautiful because after a year of balance, it's like, then comes the rewards. It's like, 2022 is a year of balance. So there was a lot of karma coming down and playing out as scales need to be balanced. And for a lot of you, it's like you were removed. A lot of you were like moved out of situations you weren't supposed to be in. And for some of you, you were actually moved away from karmic justice that was coming down on some people. And it may as though as felt you were getting punished. And in a way you were because you're around those energies. And maybe you shouldn't have been. But I feel you had far warning, in fact, to move away from those energies. But you didn't listen. So for some of you, you went through losses and things like that because you needed to be taught a lesson. You needed to be removed from them the hard way. But now we're in this year of luck and abundance. And I haven't even looked into the vibration yet of a 7. I'm so behind, right? But I do know that 7 is about luck and abundance and always that lucky energy. It's why like the jackpot energy is 777. You often see, and just I've always known that 7 is a very energy of luck and abundance and all of that. So I already know that that's coming in. And I do know that that's why, like, that's what needed to happen first. It's like karmic justice needed to come in to weigh the scales. It's like for a lot of you, it's like even though you may have been stubborn and been around these energies and things like that, not left, and source kind of realigned you, made you go through sacrifices and loss, and put you in a place of, all right, you need to think about what happened, why you went through a loss, why you did this, why you did that. But then it's like, all right, now it's time because you are accepting of what happened. You're making aware of the lessons that you endured and went through. Now it's time for abundance to come in. So for a lot of you, it's like now because you had your faith, right? And this full moon is bringing you a lot of realizations, a lot of clarity, new beginnings. Look at what just flew. That portal energy, and I was talking about that a little bit earlier. I don't even often talk about the January portal energy of 1-1 because we're already in this vibration of this new beginning, right? But it's like for a lot of you, you were kind of in this dark life, right? Or the shadows, I like to say. You weren't fully in where you were supposed to be. And now this full moon right here is opening up a gateway, portal, doorway for you to walk through this into your new life. And look at how colorful it is in there. So you're definitely coming out of the darkness, out of the grayness, right? Where you were, kind of just in this energy. For some of you, it was sadness, right? Because of losses and changes and things like that. But you had your faith, right? You knew that you had your faith in divine source spirit to guide you. And again, that strong full moon energy you can see there, right? So now this is going to be a time of pleasure. Look, another full moon. Sorry, my camera's flipped. All this full moons. This full moon I'm getting is bringing in beautiful energies, new beginnings. You are protected. Yeah, look, the abundance card flew. I'm getting this is going to be very shocking, right? Another big full moon. Wow, yeah, look, growth. A lot of this happened for you to be able to grow, and sovereignty. So for a lot of you, that's a very important card. When it gets sovereignty, it's like where you're making very empowered decisions, but not just over your own life, over others involved. It's like your decision is going to leave a ripple effect, right? It's like, for instance, I often get this mother energy. For a lot of you, it's like you're a mother, so you have very important decisions to make regarding the lives of your children, right? And all of those things. So there's this very strong energy, right? Where, you have to make the best decisions for you, for them, for all involved, right? And it's very, you always feel often honored. She's wearing like a crown. It's this very important energy. So I'm getting some very important decisions are going to need to be made here, right? And that's why I'm getting somebody's been in this energy of kind of like really needing to assess things, like understanding why karmic justice came down, why there were some losses that occurred and things like that, right? And then for some of you, it's like you're going to be able to release with this full moon. You're going to understand, in fact, why things happened, right? And you're going to be able to say, all right, I learned from these lessons. Okay, now moving forward, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And you're making these decisions, right? And know that you are being protected. The divine has had you the entire time, but see, it's like you didn't want to be accountable. You were just like, divine source spirit, guide me into safety, right? And it's like they got you protected, but they want you to acknowledge the fact that they have protected you. It's like for some of you, you've been protected and you've been guided away. And even though you went through losses, because she's very naked and very vulnerable, you know, but she's being carried away. It's like you need to be grateful and thankful that you were protected, that you were guided away from some bad things that were coming down. Although you still may have went through some losses and things like that, those were your karmic lessons, right? That you needed to endure there because you needed to be saved here and you needed to be carried away by the divine. Okay, so for a lot of you, you're starting to realize that and you're starting to be accepting of that, and you're starting to, you know, now you're starting to see the beauty in the things, and you're starting to see very much that you are loved and protected by the divine. And now you have these amazing opportunities coming in. You are attracting them. They're showing me attraction and purity. For some of you, you needed to be cleansed, right? You needed to let go of fear. Okay, and now you need to focus on you. You need to surrender things to the void. For some of you, you're not going to understand. Maybe for some of you, you're not going to know why you went through these losses because you don't know why. Some of it might not have been fair. And for those things, you surrender them to the void and know that the divine source spirit, they have something for you. And they're going to bless you with it when you deserve it. So let's see what this missing card here is. Acceptance. Once you learn to accept everything that's happened as part of your lesson, because even if it was something that wasn't fair, you still accept it because it was part of your life path journey. You know, it was allowed to happen to you for a reason, and you may not understand now, but you will. Just surrender it to the void. Okay? Because sometimes things are meant to be understood later on. Sometimes, in fact, you don't understand why things happen when they do because they're fully not played out yet. So you give it time. You co-create with divine source spirit, right? You stay on your path, and then all of this comes, this abundance. So abundance very much is coming. It's very beautiful energy. I love it. All right. So that was Queen of the Moon. Now let's get some Moonology cards and find out more of what's going on. So with the Moonology, I don't always like to call out the signs. I do call them out, but don't feel as though you need to make them fit. For some of you, it's just that, you know, it may be a significant message for you. It may give you the clarity like, yep, that's definitely my energy and definitely who I'm connecting with. But like I said, people can be in their sun, moon, rising, Mercury, Venus. There's so many different placements, and everybody's birth chart is made up so significantly. It's just like around the full moons, of course, I'm in my Cancer energy, but I'm a very strong Leo, and I have a lot of Leo placements. So I tend to resonate more with Leo, 1323. But anytime we got a Cancer full moon out there, I'm definitely full-blown Cancer, right? So it depends, right? Different things dominate you. All right. So anyways, I just wanted to share that. 1344, I was seeing 1323 as angel messages. So I just mean don't get too caught up in the signs because you're not supposed to know everybody's birth chart, their planetary alignments at the moment they were born. All right. Let's see. See, meditate and contemplate. That's why I love this deck for getting the messages. Full moon, they want you to surrender to the divine. Don't let your past hold you back. South Node energy. What do you need to release? For some of you, you're going to be just contemplating what you need to release at this time too. Let's see, we got Pisces energy right here. It says meditate and contemplate. Another Pisces energy, balance, spirituality, and practicality. We've got Taurus, Sagittarius. Now, this Taurus energy is saying that prosperity lies ahead. It's very beautiful. And new moon in Sagittarius, luck is on your side. And nothing is yet set in stone. We got a mutable energy here too. you need to be flexible. Go with the flow I'm getting with this card. And, you know, because some things are not fully done yet. For some of you, it's like you were bridged somewhere to get some realizations, right? But then Source is leaving it up to you to decide what you're going to do with that knowledge for where you go. So for some of you, now you're in this creative energy and you're able to manifest and kind of tell the divine what it is you desire. So you need to know with this Virgo energy that you are good enough, okay? Show the world the real you. Beautiful. We got a time for healing. Like I was saying, for a lot of you, you're in this place of being healed. And have faith in your dreams, right? This is definitely a time to manifest. It very much is. Don't let people get in your way. New start is coming. A win-win is in your forecast. Time to breathe out. All cards that I was seeing while I was shuffling there. Okay, so that's enough from the Moonology. So those are the two that I pulled for the moon. I'm trying to remember what... I think it was the my tarot. It's in my second crate. I can't get to right now. My dark side of the moon that I would use. Let's see what else. I guess I'm feeling some energy cards. Yeah, I'll have to do a separate tarot reading because that's all in my second crate down here. I still didn't get around to doing my readings I wanted to last night. So I guess I could pull that deck too, but I want to keep this one Oracle, I guess. I see it's getting dark now too. The sun is setting, so I need to get some lights. And see, I just dropped a card. Alright, come on guys, I might be able to turn this one on. It fell on my shelf down here. Look, walking away. For some of you, you're walking away. Yeah, because for some of you, you had some things brought to your attention. And now, like I said, Source is going to give you the decision, like, are you going to walk away from this anxiety? This is the second time I've seen this card. There's envy energy here. For some of you, you're realizing that you're being surrounded by people that are in this energy of envy. So it's kind of bringing devil energy to you. Strong moon energy here. Goddess of the moon. I see the garden and the gate. Oh, I just seen the crown chakra card too. Look at those two very beautiful, strong energies. See, they're showing me this door to romance. See, there's anxiety surrounding somebody in love. And I'm getting people are making you feel this way. Like you have this door to romance open. This is a very beautiful time. And you have the door to personal healing and happiness. It's like for some of you, you're healing at this time. And you have like love and romance coming in. But it's like family and people are getting in the way, and it's kind of like they're telling you, like, you have such a beautiful life already, you have all this going on for you, why do you want to change that? Garden in the Gate talks about, like, yes, you have a very beautiful life right now, and things that are very beautiful that are surrounding you, but that's keeping you trapped, right? There's so much more beyond that gate, your divine life path, where you're supposed to be, things like that. So for some of you, it's like you're realizing that, and you're walking away. And that's where it's like Source gives you that choice, because it's like you can certainly stay where you're at. You know, it's just like you have multiple soulmates that you can choose from. It's like if you want to stay with, it's just like a twin and past life lover, like you get to pick. Like if you're happy with the past life lover and you just want to stay with them and not go with you can pick that. You know, it doesn't mean you're not serving the twin mission and all of that just because unity doesn't happen. There's like you get to choose because of free will. So as I say, that yin yang energy, for a lot of you, you're very much what just dropped. See, for a lot of you, you're going through a lot of anxiety with your twin because they're very challenging. They always will be. You have to be very, very patient for this temple path. It takes a lot of patience. A lot of people, they don't want to fight anymore. There is so much devil energy that go against And it's within the families. A lot of these twins have very daunting lives because they're born into these traumatic families, and if they can't let them go, they're always going to be in the way and creating blocks and problems. And at the same time, it's hard just to walk away from all of that. It's the family that's making you feel as though you're stuck in this gate, right? So it's basically like you got to walk away from love because you still have the love, right? But you got to pick that you love yourself more. I keep showing me man holding a coin here. The thinking woman, patience. Somebody is definitely strategizing. Oh, the thinking man, counterpart energy. So for some of you, be patient. You and your twin are planning to be together, or trying to come together. For some of you, this is about union. Like I said, like some of you, like you have children together, things like that. Maybe you don't want to leave, right? See, either way, this is two very strong couples. See, and there's decision. One of them has an attachment, though. Somebody's wearing a false mask here. Because, see, man holding a coin and woman holding a coin. See? It's like counterpart energy. Boss couple. And then we've got the thinking woman and thinking man. And indecision. See, there's definitely a choice for somebody between. I keep throwing out on the floor. Oh my goodness. For somebody, it's like there's this strong, like, soulmate twin energy. And having to choose. Wow. Alright, guys. I just seen 21:21 on the clock. Wow. Right as I say that, somebody should look that up. Fulfills your choice thing. You should look that up. Alright, guys. I'm going to leave this reading here. I want to get into some tarot. And I'm going to do some more readings later. So if you guys are guided to me, you definitely should subscribe to my channel, as it is free to do so. Just click the subscribe button. Then click the bell and all if you want all notifications on when I do my uploads. And for all of you that have recently subscribed, thank you so much for helping my channel grow. You guys are definitely doing an energy exchange with me, spreading love and light. And you know that the more you watch me, the more you connect with me, whether you're just watching, liking videos, commenting. I feel that energy, right? And you're going to be coming out more in my readings, right? It also allows me to have access to like your spirit guides and ancestors and things like that. And if they have messages, they could come out for you too. 2211, 2212, because I just, whatever I feel guided to talk about, or I get guided towards, intuitively towards a message or a deck or whatever, I use it. Look at this cornucopia. You guys got so much abundance coming in. For a lot of you, it's spiritual abundance and enhancements and enlightenment too. Pay attention to your third eye. You guys could be getting a lot of visions, a lot of messages revealed through the third eye. Yeah. I see it very strongly there. Alright, guys. Love and light to all of you. Definitely check out more readings if you want to know more about this full moon energy. Alright, love you guys. Bye.